ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Mike.
Yeah.
As well as that dude called you.
Yeah.
And me, I'm that dude called Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today?
Oh, man. Doing things, man. Living big. Living large. It's a Thursday episode.
Yeah, so peep this, Mr. Unit. Check this out. I got something for you, man. Out in Portland, there is a bar dedicated to female sports, yes.
Ooh.
It's called the Sports Bra.
The Sports Bra?
The Sports Bra.
I love it. That's luscious.
Oh, my.
And
they play nothing but just chick sports?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Dedicated to the female sports and the athletes. Female athletes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give it up for the ladies.
I like it.
See, they need more people to be able to see their stuff, because then there'd be a chance of them making some real money.
Because that's what the owner of the company said. She's like, I got tired of going into bars and asking them, hey, can you change it to this to see what women's sports are on? And, she was like, why don't I just make my own? Which is brilliant.
Well, it's brilliant if it pays off. If it
so
doesn't,
far, apparently it's been doing great.
I mean, look,
yeah.
I was in a bar in Warrenton, and one of the douchebags that owned it was like, "Wait, what we watch? Why do we have girls volleyball on or some shit?" And I was like, I said, I didn't even look at him. I just turned my head towards him, and I said, "What? You don't like girls?"
Yeah.
And I was so like, just. It was when I had my hernia mesh in me. I was in a real bad attitude. It was really. I laugh at that to this day, man.
I understand women's sports don't get as much media. They don't get as much money or attention towards them. But you still support them. It's a sport. Yeah, I mean they out there playing.
People don't really care about chick sports. That's why. Nobody really watches that shit.
Yep.
Well, unless they got some.
They only really watch the NBA, the WNBA, because they televise that the most. At all.
Well,
sports. Well, my softball. When softball series come around.
They don't really even play it at good times. You know what I mean? It's rarely on at a time that is like money time.
Unless they have a gimmick too, because you remember lingerie football? I think that's the thing.
And that's the thing. Does that even really count? I guess it kind of does.
Yeah, I mean they're playing real football.
They're playing.
They had shoulder pads with titties out.
That's just like they got the new thing now, buns and baskets.
Buns and baskets.
Yeah, buns and basketball. Yeah, basketball with booty out.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the WNBA needs to do that. That's where they get their action.
Just like backyard shit, or just like real, like in the gym.
We'll pull it. They in the gym. They playing. It's a league. Yeah, this shit just happened to come across my shit.
Where's that at?
I don't know. I will type it in to find out. Buns and baskets. I will look it up for you, sir, and see where this shit is held at and took care of.
Yeah, it's not that we don't believe you. We just need more info.
Oh, it's got to be.
Sounds totally reasonable to me. Oh, girls soccer?
I was trying to figure out how far I gotta drive. That's all I'm figuring out.
You're trying to figure out how to what?
How far I gotta drive.
What, to watch?
To this place.
Oh, to watch the girls' bar?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now, here's the question, Jew.
Let me pull it up on Instagram.
Is it going to be full of lesbians?
No, well, you never know.
It's going to be diverse. There's going to be a lot of lesbians. There's going to be some straight dudes like me just looking for vagina.
Buns and basketball.
Looking for athletic girls, man.
Here on September 17th in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Who does?
Well, that's not too far.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Buns and basketball. That's what it's called. Buns and basketball.
So they playing that in Knoxville, huh?
That's probably 8 hours, maybe at the most.
Yeah, they got a flyer up and everything.
Less than that. Gotta be less than that.
Lingerie basketball.
Well, I think ladies' sports is a fine thing, but it's you've got to lean into the fact that it's women and they look good.
Oh, they got all the ass out. Yeah, we got to see what this is about.
I need to pass.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't. I got enough.
That is how you box out, girl.
I've heard enough from the Jew.
Oh, yeah.
All right, just turn the thing so I can see.
Ain't no skinny mini ass.
We cut the sound off for you.
Ain't no skinny mini ass.
These are like Atlanta asses.
That's Hotlanta for sure.
That is so you, Julia.
That's Hotlanta up in Tennessee.
Oh my God! And now she's shaking it for the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's front row.
Jiggle that ass, girl.
Jesus Christ, them just some big booty hoes.
Oh
Yep.
my Lord.
Big booty hoe.
Get
Up
with
with it.
I'll tell you what.
That's what I see when I see that.
I'll tell you what.
Hey, they're playing the game, you know.
They playing. They balling.
They're running up and down the street.
Hey, well, you gotta support them. Yeah, support the sport.
Well, that's the kind of lady sports that's like pro body positivity. And I mean, I'm all for body positivity. Be happy with yourself, whoever you are. But like, recognize that like you can be better, and that just because you're cool with being a big fat slob doesn't mean that it's like
You gonna keep rocking it.
acceptable to accept that and not ever try to like be a little slimmer. Like, I'm fatter than I want to be. I can admit it. But like, I'm not like actively trying to maintain being fatter than I want to be. Like, because I'm body positive. Like, I'm positive, man. I can walk around a wife beater and not feel like shit, but I could stand to be slimmer. Like, is that not a realistic, like, way to look at the world? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to feel bad about being more portly than I'd like to be, but I'm not going to, like, feel great about having, like, a six-pack if I ever get one.
Like, I'm
gonna be like, all right, cool, there it is. Let's keep rocking.
I'm all in support of everybody being who they is. You know, like, I ain't gonna shame nobody.
I don't mean to shame.
You know, like,
I just mean like if you like
for yourself in general. If
you don't do anything to better yourself.
Yeah, it's all in, you know, how that person feels. Like, you can be, you know, big and beautiful at the same damn time.
But that's not, you can be unhealthy and beautiful.
That's also true. It all depends on, because you got big people that aren't necessarily unhealthy, you know.
Yeah, but some of them girls that you got still rocking on your thing right there, hold that up for the camera. Point that to the camera.
Which camera are we on? This one over here?
I don't know, but I'll zoom it in. I'll find a way to zoom it in.
Put it right there.
Put it right there, because like,
that right
now,
there.
like, just maintain the loop, because you're going to see, like, I don't know, that's a long-ass loop.
This is the one where she's twerking.
Yeah, show me the one where they're twerking. Like, bring up the one.
Those are smaller bitches. Those are more than your line.
I mean, and that's my line.
They look like little small bitches.
Yeah, show me the big girls.
Even the big girls, they're running up and down the court.
Yeah, they're moving.
Here we go, bam. They going up and down the court just the same.
Yeah, so like,
up and down the court just
hold that
the same.
nice and still. The way that big, that is a lot of movement right there. That's a lot of movement right there. That's one of the ones like I was talking about, that when she's 70, she's gonna be able to handle whatnot.
That's
if
fine.
she can still
I ain't
move.
gonna see right at 70 anyways.
This motherfucker said I ain't gonna be able to see right. You stupid.
So does that mean when you're 70, you'll be all right with a girl with fake titties?
Man, if I hit 70, I ain't barely nothing gonna work right for me. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
She has zero expectations of maintaining an
I'll be able to
erection.
still throw a line out of the water. I'm gonna throw a line out of the water. But that might be the only thing
We're not gonna skip over that. He said,
I can certify on.
I guess, I mean, that's what you're implying.
I'd hope. I mean, if there was vagina around, I'd hope my dick worked. But if it was just me, I'm all right with my dick not working.
So if what was around, Madonna?
Like, if I'm getting pussy, then yeah, I'd want my dick to work. But if it's just like me, then I'm like, well.
So, like, you don't want to beat off when you're 70? If you can?
If I don't have to, then yeah, I can skip that step. It's probably gonna take a lot of work. 70, a lot of energy. You know what I mean?
That ain't gonna feel like you get up. You know what?
Now I'm gonna have to have a sandwich. I feel
could beat
afterwards.
off, but nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fishing.
So, like, you just like accept the inevitability of falling apart.
The defeat at the end. Like, you know what?
The defeat of age.
If my dick don't work,
see, because that to
and
me,
I ain't got pussy around, I'm not gonna worry about it. I will just keep living my life.
That to me is like the total opposite. I'm like, I need to, cause I keep trying to get better and healthier, so that if pussy comes along, I'm ready to bang it. You know what I mean?
A 70-year-old with a 25-year-old coming up to you.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Unit,
I'm into older guys with mullets. Can you hit this? And you're gonna be like,
to check in on you. I'm your new neighbor. You know, I like fishing too. You know, I just figured you might know some fishing spots. I'm new around
now
here.
that is an Adam Sandler movie. Remember we were talking about the Adam Sandler movie the other day? So like, you're the old dude with the mullet that likes to go fishing.
Now you guys trying to make your dick work.
The young chick moves in next door.
And now he's gonna try to make your dick work.
And your dick doesn't work, and she's like hinting like she's gonna fuck you.
What's the name of that movie? Gonna be Hard?
Hard Times.
Or something in the water. Line in the water.
It could be a soft line in the water.
Yeah, though.
Soft line in the water.
Soft Line in the
man.
Water, starring Adam Sandler and Jessica Alba.
Worm on the hook.
Dangling the worm.
You know what I mean?
Dangling the worm.
She's like, "What are you doing, Adam Sandler?" "I'm dangling a worm."
Yeah.
He's out here dangling a
Hey,
worm.
what's going on?
You got such a nice laid-back attitude. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Right
I
on,
really
right on.
like the way that you handle the world.
And then look, she goes through something with her man, and then comes the crowd on your shoulder.
No, because she shows up at the house next door for the summer after breaking up with her boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm
She
just
just
out here
graduated college and they
Having a
broke
rough
up.
time. I don't know
Telling
what to
you,
do. I'm out of grad school
got
now.
the whole movie linked up.
It's summertime. I just want to live my life and be free.
Right. I just need to get back to who I am.
She's gonna see you fishing, Mr. Unit. Can I help you with your groceries? Sure.
Let me
Come
help
on
you.
In.
Yeah, and she's gonna cook
Hey,
you a
you-
meal, and you're gonna
hell
be
yeah.
like,
It'd be
you're gonna be
that
like,
Dick Hard chicken.
Dick hard
That's
chicken.
what it
Dick
is.
chicken make my dick hard. Ah.
God damn it.
That's what's gonna do.
No, because she's gonna be
That's
going
what's gonna
through.
do it.
She's gonna be going through your old
That's
fucking
what's gonna get my dick
recipes.
to work again.
She's gonna be going through your old recipes, and she's gonna be like, "Is this really what this is supposed to be?" And you'd be like, "What is?" Let me say, "Oh yeah, it's that old Dick Hard chicken recipe."
What you
Yeah.
gonna try to make some? See if we got a good
I
old
mean,
night.
go on, give it a whirl.
See what you got.
See if it make my dick hard. It's,
See if we get my dick working again.
I got that chicken recipe, man.
I'll pop one of these blue things right now too. We can throw it all
So
in
you
there.
know what the special difference is? A lot of people use cornflakes. I use frosted flakes. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Keep it on the hush hush. I use them frosted flakes.
You know how
I break 'em
Waterboy
up.
came back into at the end with that fucking, that's some high quality
high
H2O.
quality H2O.
That's some high quality chicken breast right there.
I'm trying to tell you, man. You put the right kind of cornflake up in there, man, the whole world changes for you. I give him that healthy one, man. I offered a healthy option with Wheaties. I put Wheaties up in that one.
Yeah.
It's a browner fried chicken.
It made my heart beat a little fast. I know it was Breakfast of Champions, but
He used Wheaties and butter.
I'm 70 right now. I can't have my heart beat but so fast. But if you make this chicken to make my dick hard, it might be on.
I can't help it that I look good, smell good. I can't
Yeah,
help
because by then your motherfucking mullet will be all salt. So you'll have that silver
Oh yeah,
mullet.
dude,
Yeah.
gray mullet, like the full on, like if Sam Elliott had, if Sam Elliott had a mullet right now,
Yep.
yo, Jew, you should grow a mustache next with this deal. You gotta bring on a mustache.
That or the chops. One of the
Dude,
two.
no, fuck the chops. He needs a mustache. This mullet with a mustache, dude. Oh my
The
god,
flavor saver.
dude. Remember when we told you to grow a mullet and you were like, man, I ain't doing no goddamn mullet. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that shit. And then you got a mullet and you're like, man, I kind of like it, man. My hair,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. And then women started liking the hair.
All my parties in the back, and it's all out of my face up here in the front. Like, you got it together. You look like a pro wrestler.
You can even play that shit off with all your injuries. Shit. God, my shoulder fucked up because I jumped off the top turnbuckle.
Turnbuckle got it.
Yeah,
Ladder
man.
match.
I was in a ladder match with,
Yeah. Now you ain't see it on TV. I was one of the prelims.
this was Justin Rhodes. He's one of them Rhodes sons. Try to tell you what, man. He jumped come off the top rope, hit me on my shoulder. My shit ain't been right ever since, man. But I can do that pop it out of the socket thing like old Mel Gibson and then go with
Watch
goddamn
That's
laser
what-
weapons.
That's what it is.
Watch
yeah.
it out now. See my shoulder attack
Look at
hanging
that.
You'll
there.
be out fishing at the lake and you trip and fall, your shoulder dislocated, and the girl's gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
And
oh
she's
my
gonna
God,
be like,
we
oh
need
my
to-"
god, and she's gonna be like, it's alright,
Nah,
I just
don't
gotta go
worry.
bang my shit
Hold
against the
on.
shoulder over
I'ma
here
go-
against the
go right
wall.
over here, this tree right here.
I'm
Watch
gonna
this
get up
girl.
against this wall. He'd be like, yeah.
That's gonna turn her on. Her nipples gonna get
I'll put
hard.
my
She's
shit
gonna get a
back
little moist.
She's gonna be like, how long
my
have you been
God.
doing it like that, man? I've been doing it like that for 70 years, girl.
You're a real man.
She's gonna be like, does your dick really not work?
They don't make them
I
like
don't
you
know.
no more.
Try it out.
I
It
gave
ain't
you
this
this
morning,
chicken.
but it might now.
I gave you some chicken.
She'll come by, rub it, he'll hit that sitcom music. Wow, wow. It doesn't work that time. Yep. It's just because my shoulder, the adrenaline left me. I
She's
had
like,
to use
this
all my
seems like it would
adrenaline.
be a fun dick if it would just get hard.
You have to play that throughout the whole movie. Every time something pop on, that's it.
Well, it's about an old man losing his mind.
Yeah.
And, like, these things are really not happening, but we have it happening in the movie. And by the end, it's like American Psycho, where you're like, what just happened?
American Psycho was some crazy shit. That was some crazy shit there to that. Damn, that's an ass. Eat it. Shit, all right, that's my bad. All right, tell him what to do. Eat that ass, bitch.
I tell you what, man, I do want to go to this bar with
Sports bra.
or Sports Bra. You say it's in
bra.
Knoxville?
No, Sports Bra is in Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon.
The
booty joint.
The Buns and Basketball is in Tennessee.
Okay, that's all y'all. I'll go to that one.
You don't want to see no asses run up and down the court?
I don't mind asses running up and down the court, but I'm gonna be after the point guards, I suppose. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gonna be down for them bitches on the inside, you know? And I mean, that works, man. Like, there's 3 of us, right? We go to something like that. Like, if I get at every point guard on the team, I got all the shooting guards, all the guards. I'm
See,
at the
what will
shooting
happen
guard and
is
the
you're
point
going
guard.
to get the most ratchet one, though. You're going to get the one that's tatted up all the way from legs to ass to back and all that shit.
That's okay.
She's going to have pink hair, and that bitch is going to be going slam the fuck off.
I'm getting one that ready to cook.
This motherfucker said you going to get the one that's ready to cook, you stupid ass. You fucking dumb.
I would be hungry in a way. I already know.
This motherfucker
He's been thinking about that Dick Hard chicken ever since we brought it
He
up.
said Dick Hard chicken, not the 25-year-old that's going to holler at him when he's 70.
Right,
Not
right.
that, nah.
I ain't got no plans
Not
for
the
that, bitch.
fishing that he's going to
Well,
be
y'all
going
keep
to
talking
go
about
do.
chicken. I mean, goddamn, ain't my fault.
I can have chicken right now. I ain't got no 25-year-old right now.
I'm always hungry.
I can go get me some chicken.
Stupid, man. Fucking dog. I can't tell you, y'all talking about that chicken.
Yeah.
Yo, have you seen? They got some new chicken places, man. I'm about to try it. A
There's a bunch up in my asshole.
joint called Roman Roosters and another one called Jubilee. Jubilee, I've only seen 2 of them, and that's out in Annandale. But Roman Roosters have been popping up everywhere, man.
What's the Jubilee? Or is it like Peruvian? Or is it
I don't
like,
know. I have no idea. They just opened up. It says chicken. What was it? Chicken, fish, and spaghetti. Which
Well,
that's
who sent that one shit in the, what was it, the Gram, or was it the book about that chicken joint in asshole about the hot?
Yeah.
the hot chicken joint.
Hangry
That was
Joe's or
yeah.
whatever.
Hangry. I'm
That's that
about
one.
to try that. I don't know
Yeah.
about
Oh,
that.
the hot chicken?
I don't like.
You wanna fuck with that.
Some dude I work with, I work up that way. Some dude I work with was like, yeah, I tried the mild and it was too hot.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like banchan. It's like banchan hot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. So I don't like super spicy that almost tastes like chemical and shit.
Well,
like
if it's
No, see,
if it's
okay, there's
got
a
good
difference.
flavor.
I like flavor with some. I like heat,
the
but with
flavor. Yeah,
But
I don't want that burn my lips off my fucking face shit.
Yeah.
You know.
I went to this taco place, this taco truck in Manassas, or actually no, it was in Culpeper, and it was like La Chipachingas or some shit like
Yeah.
that. It's like really good, and it had this hot sauce, right? And I was dipping I had these crunchy chicken tacos, and I just expecting like Taco Bell crunchy tacos.
Yeah.
But they were like seasoned chicken, like rolled up in a tortilla, deep
Yeah,
fried.
when you getting it from the fucking truck, man,
Dude, I'm
them
trying to tell
motherfucking
you.
trucks is on point.
They were
Yeah.
banging, and I was dipping my fucking stuff into this hot sauce. And I didn't think about it when I was done eating. I was like, God damn, my mouth is on fire right now. And then I realized that I was dipping it into hot sauce. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, that's why. Like, cause I was like, damn, that shit was hot. Like, what the fuck?
Like
Why
I
is it
like
so hot?
I like the heat, but I don't want that fucking
you gotta have some flavor
like
to it,
my
man.
tongue.
no,
I
it
want to
was-
rip my tongue out my
it was-
mouth,
no,
and
it
my
was
stomach
killer
is
good.
gonna fucking
Like banchan is
Fight me.
borderline for me. I don't know. Banchan is something with it. It's hot, but you can't stop eating that shit. I mean, I don't know. They got crack or cinnamon in it or something. I don't know.
Say crack or cinnamon.
Crack and
Crack
cinnamon,
and
maybe
cinnamon.
even.
They had it perfect
So that's what
balance of
makes you
crack
constantly
and
eat the
cinnamon.
shit. It's either gonna be
It's
crack
something.
or
They
cinnamon.
got something going on because that shit'll burn your ass,
It's the
and you
sweet-
still
yes.
go right back and eat that fucking.
What did I tell you? I told you. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that shit is serious.
That's
I ain't never
literally
had
what I told you
I
about
ain't
it.
had the other shit. What was the other or sour garlic or soy or some shit like that?
I always get half and half, so I get the soy garlic and the hot, and I just have like some of one and some
See,
of
I
the
never
other.
tried the soy garlic,
And
don't.
it does fine. It's good. It's not bad, but it's not spicy. So you could just get that and have banchan and not burn yourself up, but it's not the same experience. But banchan's so hot, if I drink a beer while I'm there, I'm gonna shit like when I get home. Like literally, I'm gonna drive. Like if banchan's
Yeah.
not anywhere closer than 40
You're
minutes
on
or
a
so,
mission.
when I get home, I've got 5 or 10 minutes when I get home. Like it's not like urgent, but I'm gonna go. I'm going to take a shit.
Like
if I
it's
eat
gonna
banchan.
happen. Like this shit's
Especially
about
if I
to blow
drink
out my
beer.
ass.
If I don't drink the beer, like I got a couple hours before I shit, but I'm shitting soon.
Yeah.
Like banchan goes
See,
right
I still
through.
haven't had banchan. I'm gonna have to try them out.
Good,
I
man.
might
I
try
like it.
them out
I just
this
had the
upcoming
strips. I've
weekend.
never had the.
Exactly, because that's the only thing that's any timely. You can get strips pretty quick. The rest takes like 30, 40 minutes because they take forever with the bone in to cook.
Actually
Oh,
cooking
you
the
actually
shit.
cooking
Yeah,
them
oh
while
yeah.
you know. So.
It's the real deal. You can call ahead for that. If you want the bone in ones,
Yeah,
call
you
ahead.
damn straight. Yeah, because they do drums and thighs, or do they
I
do
think
breasts
so.
too? I don't know if they do breast and wings. They definitely do drum and thighs. I remember
But
seeing
I
that.
just get the plain old strips because they're nice and easy to deal with.
Yeah.
They're nice and quick.
I can eat half of them in a row.
And they're fucking delicious.
So I can't feel my fucking mouth no more, and I'm
Oh,
having
dude.
my fucking head out the window with my mouth open, trying to get into a
Man, you don't want to do that, man. You don't ever know what's gonna fly in there.
Well, that's fine. Something to cook that shit. That
bro.
shit's
It's not.
fire,
I've
bro.
seen that
beauty
shit
about
happen
the
to one of
one-
my homies get smacked in the mouth by a bug, man.
The one in Centerville is next to a Sweet Frog, so I'll go out and get a little bit of
Also,
Sweet
get a
Frog.
little yogurt afterwards to help cool that shit.
Exactly.
I
It's
always
the
hit
best.
the one right there by the Gainesville there.
But I say, don't Gainesville have one now?
Gainesville's got one.
By the GameStop and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I love the one in fucking.
I might try them out this upcoming
Centerville.
weekend. You know what I mean?
might
It's
go
Labor
tomorrow.
Day.
Oh, now you're talking.
You know, just try something different out that motherfucker way. You know,
Yeah.
see what's going on. Plus, it's a 3-day weekend, so if my asshole's really gonna be fucked up, you know what I mean? It'll clear on up.
That shit don't really. Popeyes tears my ass up more than that tears my ass
Well,
up.
Bonchon, I like. Popeyes will stop me. I'm like, I'll be like, oh, this is gonna be like a laborious.
you down.
It's a
It's like
laborious
some-
shit.
yeah.
What I
It's
noticed
like
with
Bonchon
Popeyes,
just coming out. Bonchon is on its way out. There's no slowing it down. Once you let it go, like you can hold it in, but once Bonchon you let it rip, like,
That's, you
it's
can
on
let
it
the doors
popping.
open,
You
yeah.
better just get out the way.
I always cook that shit more. I'll bring it home and I'll put it in the oven.
Ooh, now you're talking my language.
Cause I noticed that it's almost like it ain't cooked all the way yet. Cause I shit a lot less when I put it in
When
the
you
oven.
put it in
for a
the
little bit. Yep. Strips and.
But even
fucking-
if I go to Popeyes, I want to have my shit cooked. I don't want to have to recook my shit. You know
well,
what
you
I mean?
want to recook your shit nowhere, but I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
chicken's got that. Chicken's weird because it's done, but it's got that different texture. You know what I mean? Until you cook it more past that texture, till you get, you know,
You
you
get
got that
past the
rubbery,
rubbery,
that nasty
yeah,
shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
'cause
It's
that's not
done
done.
then, but it ain't. It's not really done.
want
You
that
know
fall
what I mean?
apart.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
you
you want
gotta
that-
get it past that
You
point.
hit that with the fork and it just brittle. Yeah.
So that's the thing with chicken. You know, when that shit, it look done, it's done, but it ain't really.
You gotta have that,
edibly
that
done, you
fall
know what I'm saying?
apart chicken.
There's
you
a
want that
certain
fall off the
sweet
bone
spot.
Yeah, so
chicken.
you gotta let it. So, but for them, it's done technically. So they don't give a fuck, especially
Well,
when they're cooking. So you know,
If they're trying to knock it all out and they don't have it like chilling, well,
Plus,
you know,
plus it all depends on who they. I've learned this shit up at this one. Like during the week, you can go to it like right, you know, before school lets out because
like at noon.
not even at noon, anytime before 6, really.
Okay.
It kind of you get your shit, you know. But after 6, it's gonna be a struggle to get something out of that motherfucker, man. Either they're gonna have it fucked up, the order's gonna be fucked up, or the food's gonna be fucked up. One of the two's gonna happen. You know, I think it's just the younger generation that's in there because you know they don't take time out to show these kids what to fucking do.
See, and
It's
that's-
yo,
that's
here, this is
so
what you need.
true.
Here it is, boom, here.
Like I was
do this,
watching
do
one of
this.
them. Yeah, I've been trying
You
to
know?
get people to work better. The young cats.
That's
they
all
get
you
their
really
shit
gotta
right.
do. If you just show
And it's all
them,
about just showing them stuff.
That's it. You just
and
show
being
'em.
like, yeah, you did that right. Keep doing it.
and this is all you need to do. Once you know
Right
how to
on.
fucking do this, you're gonna be straight.
Right.
You know.
Tell people they're doing a good job when they do a good job. Don't just be mad at
That's
people
all
all
it
day.
is to it.
That's all it really takes to be like a
That
worthwhile
really is
manager.
it. And then, but then
Some
you gotta pay
people-
motherfuckers too. So.
well, some people don't do. They'll
Touche.
like you'll show them how to do it, and they'll still do their own way because they think it's better.
Well,
But
that's
there
when
are
you gotta
some
dump
young
them.
bucks.
You gotta set them free. Oh, you know how to do this better than
you
me.
also
Then you
have
got
to
to go.
look at it as if the person
If
is,
you're the real
if
boss.
if they're doing something that isn't the way it's supposed to be done, but it's more efficient. You know, you gotta take some of that. In
Well, you've got to be
consideration.
aware if they're
You know?
doing it and it works better.
Like, wait a minute, this does actually work better.
Right.
Oh, fuck. All right, this does work. Maybe
You got
we
to be
should do this.
conscientious of
yeah.
like, that
Well, yeah.
potential.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
It could be.
It could go either way with
Right.
it, really. You just got to be mindful of who you have right there. Like, I had a dude that I had work under me, man. This motherfucker was just trash. Like, he couldn't weed eat. Weed eating is a simple thing. You cut the motherfucker on, you let the bitch go. It's not hard to do. You hold the motherfucking button. It does its shit. This little motherfucker, man, I would be in my office and motherfuckers would come and be like, yo, come here. I got to show you this. I'm like, what? You got this guy weed eating, right? Yeah.
What does he got? A half inch, 5 inches, half inch, 5 inches.
Bruh, this motherfucker is letting it idle just. I'm like, what the fuck? I go out there, look, let me show you this. Give me the weed eater, I'm gonna show you what to do. You let this motherfucker go. That's how you weed eat, okay? Simple shit. Give him the weed eater back. I hear him, and I'm walking away. As soon as I got back in my office, the other boss comes in. Hey, let me show you this shit. What the fuck is going on now? What the fuck is he doing? Is he asleep or something? I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker gotta go. I can't have it.
Exactly.
This, if I've already showed him, I'm not taking this motherfucker by the hand. Nah.
Right.
You gotta go. I can't do this.
That's
Nah.
the thing. You got to be adequately taught how to do something and then let alone to do that thing.
Yep. And
Like,
if you
hey, if
still
you need
continue
help with something, if something's above your grade, like
Yeah.
come to me and I'll tell you how to do it right if I know how to do it right.
Yep.
And you got to know when to go to people and be like, hey, yo, help out with this real quick.
Exactly.
There's a shitstorm brewing over here, and if you give me 3 minutes of your time, you're going to help me avoid a shitstorm.
Yep. Like I had a guy show me a different trick to the truck, and he was like, yo, man, do you know how to do this? I'm like, nah. He's like, let me show you this. When you finish offloading, do this right here. I'm like, holy shit, wait a minute. This cut fucking 5 minutes off my fucking day, right? Why ain't nobody show me this shit? He's like, now you know how to do this shit. Boom, here it is. I'm like, my man, appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah.
So I passed that along to the other shorty that I was like, yo, check this out. This is what I was shown. This is gonna help you out in all of this shit. She's like, yo, bet, fuck yeah, I hate lifting up that hose and shit. Cool. We on the same page. Fuck lifting this fucking hose up, dragging this heavy ass motherfucker. We don't need to. We can do this and it's empty. Ain't got to touch a damn thing. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like working harder. I want to work efficient. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can get shit done better this way. If you can show me a better way to do it, yeah. If I can show you a better way to do it, boom.
If you know how to do things better.
In a safe manner at that too, why not?
I mean, why not, right? That's the name of the game.
They trying
Work
to get
smarter,
in and
not
out.
harder.
You know,
Get her the fuck done.
that's basically it. But yeah, that's the way the world's been going.
But people don't like that. They like the way it is, even if it don't work well. Which is
blows
weird.
my mind.
Like-
Because corporations are like that.
Because they'd be like, that's not how it works. And I'm like, well, it doesn't work very well, so why don't we fix
Like
it?
the way that you're doing shit now is mind-boggling and ass backwards. But if you do it this way, it works better. So why would you not want it to work better? Because if it works better, it means more profit.
And you
correct?
don't even know if it will or won't. There's a lot of times where like you got to try certain things. You got to be willing to shake up the mix of stuff.
That's like what when the company I work for was split into the company I work for now, and they had the guy routing us that was in New Jersey that didn't know shit about fucking Virginia or Maryland or anything like that, and we're trying to tell this guy like, look, the way you're fucking routing us, it's not working. This shit is not this isn't gonna work. It's not efficient. Well, this is the way that they want you to do it. Okay, so check this out. We'll do it your way, but then when shit hits the fan, don't want to hear no shit. So shit start hitting the fan. Oh man, shit's getting really fucked up. Things are backed up. What are we gonna do? Let us do it the way we were doing it and watch what happens now. Oh, you guys are right. Yeah, because we drive these trucks.
Yeah.
You sit in the office and look at a map and some fucking...
I'm telling you, man, that's the art of war.
And that's
You
what
gotta
you
know
gotta
how
do.
to distribute like the responsibilities to the folks that know how to get those things done.
And see, I be telling people, I'm like, man, I don't like working fucking ass backwards. I'd rather work efficient and get shit done.
That's why the Jew unit would be the greatest press secretary the politic world has ever seen. I'm trying to tell you.
Because he knows how to divert without even being diverted.
Exactly. He wouldn't even
know that he's doing
He'd be like,
it.
man, I'm just trying to have a conversation with y'all.
Like, Mr.
Y'all ask
Unit,
me
what does President Mason think about the war in Ukraine?
The war in Ukraine, that's just over, bro. We're still dealing with that right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Have you heard any reports? Have you seen any reports, Mr. Unit?
They just getting free money.
Well, Mr. Unit, we're trying to figure out, Mr. Unit, is how does the president feel about that, sir?
See, he realizes his job is to make sure that no one understands what the president feels about the situation. He's like, what do you mean?
He's looking into that question.
He's looking into that question.
That's the perfect answer, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude is the perfect press secretary.
Like, Mr. Unit, what is the president's plan for this fiscal year?
As far as what? What are you talking about, Terry? What are you talking about, Terry?
Let's go with the budget for this fiscal year. What are we doing?
Oh, we ain't gonna keep it the same. Keep it simple, stupid. Next question.
Does the president have a choice of chicken places?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably not. He probably ain't sophisticated enough.
That's right.
To know a good piece of chicken.
I like
His palate
chicken.
is not there yet.
I like chicken, but I don't have.
He doesn't have that chicken palate.
I don't have that palate like the unit does. That's part of why we keep him around. He brings all the good chicken.
Yeah, he
And
knows where they at.
He's the chicken taster. He's like the canary in the coal mine of the
Yeah.
chicken that comes into the White House.
Well, we got some new chicken in here. Well, where you get that from?
Yeah.
Where that?
Let me see. Give me a breast and a
We
wing.
get pretty good results from Hangry's.
Got a
But I
biscuit
don't know
over there?
about
You got a
rooster.
biscuit? Let me
Oh,
get a biscuit
Roman.
too.
I got to try hangers. That
Roman.
shit just sounds banging. Hangers, man. I mean,
See, look, you want to try it, but
Yeah.
then if it fucks you up,
no, I ain't gonna get the super
That's
hot
why we
shit.
need to
I'll
do
get
that
the
on a
regular.
Saturday.
I
you
get the
would
regular
have to
shit.
get, if you have to get the super hot. All right, look, say we get like a 3-piece wing. I mean, a 3-piece tender.
We got to get a
super hot.
3-piece of super hot and
And we
each
all
take one.
each take
We'd
one
have
to see how
and
it
you don't even
does.
have to finish it. You just got to taste it.
Just
You
taste
can
it.
spit it out if you lose your shit.
We might
Like,
as well just get one then and cut it up in thirds.
That's some bullshit.
You never ain't never gonna eat that hot ass shit. I'm telling you right now, ain't never gonna eat that hot shit. That shit's gonna be.
well, I tell you what we're going to do is Mike and I are going to split yours into a third, and you're going to take a third of it. Mike and I are going to take a third of each, and maybe Mike and I'll eat all 1 1/3 of ours. Because I know that shit sounds good to me. I like hot shit.
I like hot shit, but I don't know this because I seen what's that guy that used to do the eating competitions, Man vs. Food or whatever.
Okay,
yeah,
that guy.
And
Yeah.
he went down to like Richmond, whatever, and he had like some hot chicken challenge, and the fucker had gloves on because he's like, I learned my lesson last time I eat something spicy, it burnt my hands and shit up, so I got my gloves on.
Yeah, anything that
And this
need gloves to eat, I ain't about that.
So he had this towel, right, and he was wiping his face with the towel.
Oh, no. And he
The
got it in his
sauce
eyes.
was on the towel, so when he took that towel to wipe the sweat, that motherfucker's whole face instantly went straight pink to red, like on fire. He had to get up. He's like, I gotta walk the fuck outside. Like they had a waiver that he had to sign. They had the bottle was just marked with an X. The
That's so
sauce
funny.
is just marked with an X.
I learned I put on gloves. Now I'm going to wipe myself off with a towel I've been touching with my gloved
He
hands.
completely forgot about it because I mean this dude, he's eating this shit. This is after the
Did
first
you
wing.
see there's something called Mountain, and Steve O does a commercial with Ryan Reynolds where he eats a Scotch bonnet or like or Carolina Reaper or some sort
fuck
of
that.
stupid hot
No,
pepper.
not doing
and then
it.
he does like talking points for like a demo on how to use the software on making television commercials. You got a budget of at least $15,000. You can do television commercials that are targeted specially for this thing. And Steve O talks about it after he's eating this hot pepper, and he's he's sweating.
Yo.
And he's all fucked up.
I
And Ryan
remember-
Reynolds is just sitting there smirking. Oh
Bruh.
my God! I'm like, I don't have 15 grand for a commercial, but if I did, I'm
this
fucking with
youngin',
you.
when I worked at the warehouse I worked at, man, back in the day, we had this youngin' come in there. He was like 19 years old. And you around a bunch of grown men, you know what I mean? We talk shit. And this little motherfucker kept on talking shit about how, he could take all this heat because we were selling habanero peppers at the time. At the time, before all this ghost pepper and shit popped off, habaneros were the hottest ones, right? And we were told that we had to wear gloves to pick these motherfuckers when somebody ordered them. We had to wear gloves
Out of the freezer?
out of the cooler because the oil on it would fucking burn your skin,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So this kid kept talking shit, like, yo, I can eat that ass, shit ain't gonna bother me. We're like, all right, if you that man,
Bullshit.
try one of them then. We're back there and we're watching this kid, young. This motherfucker bit into that bitch, chewed it 3 times. And I guess that shit, you knew when it hit the back of his neck. That shit hit the back of his neck, and then that motherfucker just pink and sweat bead, and then just the dry heaving, I mean, shit just coming out of his mouth. I'm like, oh fuck, well, he gonna die. So I'm like, yo, y'all, go over there and get some of that Go-Gurt. Get some Go-Gurt for his ass. We need to hook him up like right now. Crack open a case of Go-Gurt. That was the one thing working at the food warehouse. You never went hungry in that bitch, man. Never.
I'll bet so. Go-Gurt. So y'all had Go-Gurt on standby?
Man, we had every fucking food under the sun. When you worked in that cooler, that was the best one to work in, was the cooler, because you had all the sandwich meats and shit.
All right, here we go.
Right?
1.5 million units on the Scoville heat.
Is that the Johnny Knoxville joint?
This is Ryan Reynolds and Steve O.
Or Steve O?
I will not swallow. Mm-hmm. Woo! Swallowing, I can tell that.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
You
It's
hear
bad
that
news.
voice.
Yeah.
We should start.
Yeah, when you start doing that, it hit the back of the neck.
Yeah.
His own TV app. So I think you just take it away from him.
Yeah, he's killing me. This shit cracked me up. Like, I watched this whole commercial, and I don't have any chance of buying the commercial.
Nah.
Paid search or social. Search the first platform.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't get rid of it. Once it's
Yeah.
in the back of your neck and it settles in that little pocket,
Yeah.
like right down in here, you fucked.
you should check out the commercial. I can't do it any justice playing it here.
But yeah, so that kid, like, we would make sandwiches, young. Because the freezer had these heaters. Like fucking from the floor to the top of the ceiling, they would have these heaters where you could warm up at, and I mean, these motherfuckers were cooking. So we take fucking the sandwich.
You had heaters in the freezer.
In the freezer department. So we would take the meat and shit, make a sandwich, go over to the freezer department, and fucking stand by the heater and fucking basically make a grilled sandwich. Yeah, we fuck food up in there all day.
Oh my god,
bro,
that's a decadent lifestyle right there.
Bro, we never fucking starved in that bitch. Like when we fucking had the football, when we wanted football tickets, man, we took all kinds of shit out of there.
So you would that was you were driving a big forklift, right?
Yeah.
So like, have you seen that video that's been going around lately of a dude that's got the forklift with the joint all the way up and it starts falling, he gets out, tries to catch it.
Yeah, dumbass, fucking stupid motherfucker.
And then he climbs back in it and ducks and like
because
barely makes it.
You they say when that motherfucker tips over, you don't jump out. You have to stay in for the ride.
Absolutely.
Because jumping out, you're fucking yourself up even more.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why he jumped back in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, oh fuck, I have to get back in it.
That's the only place
that I'm gonna be safe at right now. You know. But yeah, them shits is crazy, man. Like I seen a guy tear a whole fucking wall down and let that shit, whole thing collapse on him. Like nah, bro, I was hauling ass out that bitch. Y'all never forget that day. I was gone. Motherfuckers looking at me.
I'm going home. I'm in one piece. I'm out of here.
Bro, I left everybody in that building. I jumped over a motherfucker, man. Like, I was hauling ass out that bitch, man. I seen the whole motherfucking beam when he pulled that forklift back because he had it stuck. Now, have you, this motherfucker had smoked a J, snorted an 8-ball, popped 3 pills, drunk a 6-pack, had a pint, all this shit before he came into work. He was that fucked up, right? I seen it. I'm like, oh wow, like you don't need to be here, bro. Like I think you need to go home. I'm good. I'm like, okay. This motherfucker got the wheel caught in like the support beam and yanked back and pulled that support beam all the way up. So the fucking whole rack, this is like a fucking maybe a quarter mile long of fucking beams. Go like this, just right in the perfect in the middle, just snap down in the middle, and it started leaning forward. I'm looking at the shit lean forward. As soon as that motherfucker started doing this number, shit, my black ass was hauling ass. The one guy that was helping out that day, he's at the end of the fucking cooler. He's bent over trying to get some shit. I used him as like a quick, step over.
You bunny hopped him?
Right, fuck yeah, I did. Hey, shoo, gone. Getting it, right? Ran out the motherfucking cooler. I ran all the way to the front of the building. I'm standing by my motherfucking number that we got to stand by when you evacuate a building. I'm there. Like, I don't know what the fuck everybody else is doing. I hope y'all made it out safe, because I'm here. I hear the alarm and shit go off.
You went to the emergency meeting point.
Yeah, I was already there, chilling. I done sparked the black. You know what I mean? I'm puffing on the black. Like, I hear the alarm, but I don't see nobody coming out the building. I'm like, I know that shit collapsed. I know it collapsed because it was going this way and everything was coming.
And there was nothing you could do at that point.
Nah, I was gone.
Time to go, man.
You know what I mean? I was like,
dude, I respect that decision to the nth degree. Like
I'm sitting there waiting for the news to come.
You know that company ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Exactly.
If you fall down and get hurt.
Do you know these motherfuckers still told us to pick that night? We had to still pick the cases and load the trucks up for delivery.
See if you could find a frozen set of French fries in that pile of broken shit over there.
The shit was crazy because we was in at least 3 feet of orange juice, milk, egg yolk, fucking yeast. I mean, all this shit was on the floor. Like, you had to fucking bring the machine in to suck this shit up. The forklift, this is a stand-up forklift now that can reach at least fucking 8 stories high, or 8 floors high, that fucking is buried underneath shit. You can't even see the top of this motherfucker. And I'm like, y'all want us to pick? I'm like, nah, I'll be on the cleaning crew, right? So I'm out there and I'm squeegeeing shit, and I see the president of the company. He's in there taking pictures, right? He takes a picture of me with the squeegee. I say, you get that? He goes, yeah. I dropped that shit and left. Like, I ain't in this motherfucker. Y'all got me fucked up thinking I'm working in this bitch, man. Fuck no. You want motherfuckers to load shit up and then hang shit up in here after this motherfucker came in here, coked up, doped up, drunk and shit, fucking to drive on this fucking forklift? Nah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck all that noise.
Nah, man, y'all out your motherfucking mind. Close this bitch down and get this shit right. But nah, they didn't. They kept that motherfucker open.
I love that you just went to the emergency meeting point.
Yeah, man, I knew where to go because they gonna know where I'm at. When the news roll up to find out what the fuck happened, guess what? I'll be on TV for y'all motherfuckers. Look, I ran, don't know what happened to everybody else. I hope they're okay.
They're gonna be like, Michael, Sir Chokes a lot here. Says he was down here and he left the building as soon as the rack started to
As soon
fall.
as it started to tip, I was gone.
He said it had not hit the ground yet, and he took off. More from the scene.
And this is what happened. These motherfuckers, they come out there like, yo, Big Mike, man, we saw you running, didn't know what was happening. We ain't never seen you run before. Exactly, bitch. If you see me run, that is some serious shit
Right,
going
you better
down.
run your ass,
You might as
too.
well run with me, and I will explain when we got to the safety point. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right. Mike, where you going? Keep coming.
Keep going. Come on, man. I'm at my number. I'm standing on the purple 8.
That should be
Where
compensated.
I'm at, right here. Yeah. Thank you.
Well,
you
I mean,
see
you're
my
right
big
there.
ass running.
If I see somebody like that running, I'm taking off.
Yeah, like
I don't give a fuck what's around.
Yep.
Something's going down.
something is happening.
If he's not staying and fighting back, we should all run.
Yeah, if I'm running, yeah, you need to run too. Come on, bitch, let's go. We gotta go. Sit going down.
Right. What was it, Mike? Was it a dinosaur? Was
I
it?
don't know what the fuck it was, but
Was it a
shit was
grizzly
not
bear?
right. But yeah, man, that motherfucking dude, boy, I'll never forget his face because he was like, hey, they gonna fire me. I gotta get my piss clean. Like, you ain't gonna get your piss clean. This motherfucker, we used to sell malt vinegar by the gallon. This bitch drunk 2 of those, thinking he was gonna get his piss clean.
I've heard about that.
Bruh, you talk about a son of a bitch, pale white. I ain't never seen a white
I'm
man
sure he was sick
this fucking
as a
white
dog.
before in my life. Like, he was cancer patient white. Like, he was done. I'm like, do you realize you're not gonna be able to pass the piss test, bruh? All the shit you
And
took
you feel like shit?
that you done took before you got in this motherfucker, you was already fucked up. Okay. Yeah, if you think you're gonna keep your job, I'm sorry to tell you the truth that that's not
Sorry,
happening.
Dave. That's a sad day, man. That's a sad day for one loser.
Yeah, nobody got hurt though. That was the main thing. Nobody was hurt that day. Like,
And with that said,
yeah.
we need to bring this episode of the Mason and French Show to a close.
So y'all be safe out there.
Damn right. Don't run into shit. And if
Don't
you
be
do,
fucked up at work.
don't run away. It's sort of like don't pull a knife out if a motherfucker
Yeah,
gets
if a
stabbed.
motherfucker stab you,
Go to
yeah.
the hospital before y'all pull that bitch out, so as you can get real help. But
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
Keep it
we
plugged.
have to bring this episode of the Mason and French Show to a close. We'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes, as well as support female sports wherever you get the opportunity to.
Like, share, subscribe, and watch, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Check out old episodes. Yes, and be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen, keep moving forward.
That's right. Keep grinding on the shit you're trying to get done, because that is how things get done.
We believe in
And
you.
remember, we love you very much.
Love y'all.
And peace be with you.
Gone.
Peace.
Sign the deal, baby, what a year. Thank God I ain't one of them. Flow coated in the polar. Same palm in the sun.